I be on some fly shit, parlaying with the crew.
While I'm on here, I wanted to give you guys a quick update with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday juicing. I feel like I've said it before. I know I said it in Taking Our Lives Back Now group, and I don't like the way my body is feeling with this juicing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was going to let my ego take over and be like, yeah, just do it. Yeah. But I really like to practice what I preach, and that is listen to your body and do what works best for you. And I don't think the juicing works best for me. I noticed it took a while for my bowels are just now getting back on track from Wednesday. I don't really like that. Some people thrive on juices. I love juicing, yes. I've always juiced, well, not always, but for the last 2 years, I either have like a juice or a smoothie a day, you know? But just juicing, that's it. Not for me. And it's strange because I felt better just doing a straight water fast or even a dry fast than I did juicing. I was thinking it was mental, but when I told you guys I was doing my self-evaluation check last week. I went back through my journal, and I guess I had tried juicing before, and on day 4, I had wrote down the same symptoms and feelings I was having this time. So I don't think it's a coincidence. So for the people, I know some of you guys said that you couldn't do it, you didn't feel right, so you're switching over to do something else, but you're going to still do something on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is great. I think when you make, it's a difference between excuses and valid reasoning. I don't think just because you signed up to do something and you don't do it, that you're a failure. I don't think so. I think with everything is a lesson to be learned. Personally, my lesson was I was doing it along with someone for support. See, I'm a very giving person, and I didn't think that out too well. I could have gave her words of encouragement every day. I'm good at that. I could have did a lot of things, and to be honest, I haven't heard from her since. No shade, girl, but where you at? You know, I haven't heard from you. I forgive you. I love you. I ain't tripping. But anyways, back to what I'm saying. So every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will be doing raw foods, mostly smoothies, just so you guys know. My ego was like, you done told these people what you doing. You better finish it. You can't be looking like you quitting. And when I say you can't be looking like you're quitting, that means you're putting what other people think you are and how other people perceive you over your own. That was an ego check for me. A big ego check. Because I'm like, shouldn't be so concerned what other people are thinking about you when you tell them the truth, when it's the truth. Over your own well-being, mental status, physical status, you know? So yeah, I'm not doing juicing strictly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you don't learn anything else from what I just told you, listen to your body. I know a lot of you say, well, how do you start listening? Start keeping a journal. Yeah, I talk about journaling emotions, but that's a separate journal for me. I have a food journal. A food journal will help you start listening to what's working. I went to the doctor to get a gluten sensitivity test. Oh, no, you don't have that. You don't have sensitivity to gluten or soy. Something in me was like, I'm gonna do my own test. My own test. So I didn't go all willy-nilly and take everything out. I kept eating the same, but I took soy out. Okay, I noticed I really wasn't getting no bump. My bowels, I really wasn't still going, but I was still eating gluten, my regular gluten here and there. Still having the same issue. Okay, so after that, I put soy back in my diet. Started getting eczema patches in the folds of my back of my knees and my elbows. I'm like, okay, my body doesn't like that, you know. So then I did the gluten test. Boy, when I took gluten out, I was like, my stomach done went down. I'm going to the bathroom. My skin cleared up. I'm like, my eyes are brighter. This is crazy. So guess what? I realized, although the Western test said I didn't have a sensitivity, my body determined otherwise. Fast forward, I determined that, right? I did the same thing with meats. First time I went vegetarian, I went cold turkey, no research, just started losing my hair, lack of energy, barely had energy at the gym, gained 15 pounds. I was like, what the hell is going on? You know, I was trying to follow my sister's diet because she was vegan at the time. She was doing great, and I was doing not good at all. So anyways, started back eating meat. This time around, I decided to quit eating meat. I did it overnight too, but I had a little bit more knowledge. Did I label myself as a failure because I had to start back eating meat to restart over and figure out what the hell is going on? No, I did not. When I was in Florida and under all that stress that you guys seen or I told you about, and I was drinking, which I usually don't do too much of, and I consumed some products that had gluten in there. I consumed some products that had soy in there, okay? Do y'all know what my body did? Do you? Sorry my language, but I was fucked up. I'm just now getting to the point of clarity from August, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, that's why I'm not perfect. Don't put me on this damn box. Don't put me in the vegan box. Don't put me in none of that shit. If you're gonna put me in a box, put me in the love box, mind, body, and soul box, life coach box, mentor, big sister box. Personally, I don't mean this in an arrogant way. I feel like my spirit is just too big for a box. I don't feel like you can contain it. One day, I will go through a program on maybe a workshop or something, webinar about the label and how my guru, see every counselor, every therapist has a therapist. You know, I got a guru. I got a guru that I go to. I got a couple of them for different reasons and they're awesome. But she worked with me and it made me realize how many boxes I put myself in. Not just other people, but how many boxes I could put myself in, which was stopping my growth. And some of the boxes that I put myself in, I mean, it made me feel like I was a prisoner in my own body, my own mind. You know, like, no, the point is, do what works best for you. And don't be afraid to try new things. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. I'm not one of those people who be like, well, you're not going to succeed if you don't come see me. You're not going to break through from your emotional bondage if you don't come see me. No, I'm just a tool. But if you're willing to do the work, you can do it. You can do it yourself. That's the power. You have power. Although a lot of you guys know me as Getting My Life Back Now on other social media outlets, my name is I Am Worthy on here. Because every time you see it, every time you say it, you're saying it to yourself. I want you to know that. Every time you see that, I am worthy, say it to yourself. It's kind of like my sweatshirt. I am real. I am rapidly empowering all of. This hoodie, this shirt, or even my t-shirt, the t-shirts, always spark conversations with strangers, and I love it. Because when they read it, they're like, I am real. Then they want to see what you see them staring at you. Y'all don't know how many people I had come up to me at random places, even the other people that have them. They're like, people just come up to me talking to me. One guy was like, yes, I am. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, yes, I am. I am real. And I was like, so awesome. You know, everything, even if you don't believe it or not, when you see something, it taps in. It can tap in subconsciously. So that's the thing with affirmation and being mindful what you feed yourself. We always talk about we're feeding ourselves what we're going to eat, protein, carbs. So what about the nourishment of your soul? What about the nourishment? Man cannot eat off bread alone, okay? Can't do it. You're feeding yourself, whether you want to read all the gossip shit, whether you want to hang out with all the misery love company people, you know, whether you want to hang out with positive-minded people. You're feeding it to yourself. So you have power. Don't ever forget that. Let me hear you say, I have the power. Yes, I have the power to change. And the change is up to you. I know my snap was pretty long, but while talking to you guys, I realized I made my goal. 1 hour and 30 minutes cardio. Y'all, I'm tired, but you know what? Said I'm gonna do this core work, and I'm gonna do this core work and get busy. I hate to say I am getting my old body back. I hate to say that, but I was looking at my pictures and I'm like, damn, I look good. Too bad I didn't think that when I was at that point. That brings me to the conclusion, like, you never know how good it is until you lose it or something happens and you don't have it anymore. So with that being said, I'm not gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna fucking do it. Enough talking. Peace.
For real, for real, for real. I keep it for real, for real. My people for real, for real. For real, for real, for real, for real, for real. I keep it for real, for real. Secret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast. Breathe, breathe. Now we move things, full of niggas and screaming Zugaine. Baby, take a look at my life, let's drop the top of my ride, baby. Yo, nigga ain't hitting that rock and roll.
I remember the sun shining and I would make sure all my whole house was dark. Now you couldn't pay me to keep my windows closed. I'm like, where is the light? I need the light. Okay, so this is what I'm about to eat. Oh, this is my chia seed pudding. See how thick it is? It's just like pudding. Guys, this is the soup from yesterday. It's really good. The only ingredients I would change is the masala box of seasoning. Very strong, and I should have probably just only added half a bag because, you know, those are like traditional Indian spices, so it's very strong. But it's really good though. I added nutritional yeast to it and hemp seeds, so that's my soup. And I ended up being able to make like 3 weeks of soup if I eat like 2 cups a day. So 3 weeks of soup. The rest of it I put in the deep freezer, and that's my wild. Okay, guys, remember that bar I had? Can't even really see, but anyways, I ended up cooking them. I didn't really like the texture of how this one. I had a bright idea. I was like, I wonder what happens if I put them in the oven. Well, I put it in the oven, y'all, and it's like a cookie. You can't even really see. Sorry, it's bad light. So y'all know earlier I told you guys I'm done talking about what I'm about to do. I'm just about to do it. Yep, it's about to go down.